Give us a ring if you want to see any of those again later in the programme, but don't start fumbling for the phone yet, because let's find out first what Ro Newton's got for us at the Town and Country Club.
Welcome back to Kentish Town. Now here we are in the dressing room with Don Letts of Big Audio Dynamite, who used to make videos for The Clash amongst others, and whose film, the original punk rock movie, is now showing at the ICA in London. So tell me, Don, what's the film all about?
Well, I guess it's a documentation of all the stuff that I thought was most exciting at that time. All the bands that I thought were most inspiring.
It was set at the Roxy Club in London, which was the only punk rock venue at the time, wasn't it?
Right.
You used to go there a lot, did you?
Well, I was the DJ there. And, you know, while watching the bands perform, it was kind of inspiring. It made you want to do something yourself. And I couldn't play guitar, so I picked up a Super 8 camera. Although it is actually shot in other locations as well, but mainly the Roxy.
Bits and coaches and things here
right,
and there.
Right.
How long did it take you to do the whole thing? I mean, all the bits from different gigs and everything?
And I guess it was shot over about, I don't know, 9 months, maybe a year.
Did you ever think, you know, when you were shooting it, that it'd end up in its present state being shown sort of 9 years later? Or did you have a specific aim in shooting the film?
My specific aim initially was to learn how to shoot film. You know what I mean? I think if I could capture these wild and crazy guys, I'd be doing all right. And it was never intended to be a film, but people said, oh, look, it's archive footage and all this stuff. And, yeah, here we are today. It's a feature film.
Do you think it paints an accurate sort of picture of how it was in, you know, in 77, 78, the punk thing and everything?
Yeah, it's pretty rough, pretty noisy, yeah.
How do you think it compares to something like the Great Rock and Roll Swindle?
There's not a lot of comparison because the Swindle was, you know, there was an idea behind it. I actually like the Rock and Roll Swindle. I think it's a very good film. What's good about my thing, I guess, is that it's got good live footage of a number of bands like the Sex Pistols, which isn't in the Swindle, fun enough, and the Clash, etc.
Thank you, Don.
Cheers, Biggies.
Those of you who fancy seeing the movie, it's showing at the Institute of Contemporary Arts in London all this week. And we'll be back here at the Town and Country Club in Kentish Town later on in the programme for some music from Big Audio Dynamite. And meanwhile, here's a clip from the film, the original punk rock movie, showing a very youthful Mick Jones playing with The Clash in 1977.
John Lydon, incidentally, will be on the programme next week. Now, they call him, the Wild Man of Rock.
They call him the hell-raising human shark machine.
Many people call him the TV titan they couldn't tame.
But close friends have another name for him. Richard Skinner.
And are you ready for this? 5 new entries and a new #1 in the hit parade this week.